Communication. When we think of this communication, is it just limited to the exchange of information between two people or more than two people? Or is it just that, speaking out words out of your mouth? Now, if that had been the case, then why do we see people winning the whole world because of their way of communication? Yes, my friend, today I am here to talk about the art of communication. And the biggest example is of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, with the power of his communication skills, has not only commenced, fought, but won the Mahabharata war. His communication skills were so persuasive that he could turn the direction of the topic of discussion towards him the way he wanted. That is the power of communication. Of course, he was a lord. He had those divine qualities to be able to speak in that way. But if he has come to this earth to set that example, then why can't we learn and improve our communication skills so that we can also make our life better? Maybe we still have the scope to improve our way of communication. Maybe we can improve our way of communication. Maybe there are some lacuna on which we can really work on and enhance our communication skills. What are those things which we are lacking in our communication skills? Maybe we can say that an excellent command over language, if you don't have that, you can work upon your vocabulary. Maybe you can say that active listening. If you're not a good listener, then you may work upon your listening skills. You may let the other person speak first and listen actively about their points. You can develop those qualities. But apart from all that, there were other things which was really exceptional in his way of communication. And this is just the episode 1. I am going to talk more about it with a limited time. And the first point which I am going to talk about is respectful communication. See, my friend, when we are facing any challenging situations, when we are having conflicts or disagreement in our conversations, we actually get carried forward with emotions. We get so angry and we actually let the emotion overpower us. And that becomes heavy on our language, on our communication. And we actually don't think logically and we keep on speaking, forgetting about the limits that we should always remember. And one of those limits is giving respect. Lord Krishna was a Lord who has created the whole world, who is maintaining the whole world, who is also destroying the whole world. But he was so much noble in his behavior that he was always letting others to speak or vent out their part of conversation, and until he is given a chance to speak, he never used to do so. One of these examples is the example of Shishupal. When in front of everyone Shishupal kept abusing Lord Krishna, he did not utter a single word until that point of time when he crossed all his limits. Until that time, he was keeping quiet. Now, do you think that he was incapable of doing anything in between? No. But he was not going beyond that barrier, beyond that boundary. So we should also remember that, how much abusing, how much challenging the situation could be. Wait for the right time for you to speak. Have the respect in your voice, in your tone. And then put forward your points. Never get scared of putting down your points. Maybe the opposite person is really powerful, but still, with convention, with a grave in your tone, with wise vocabulary, you can still prove your points. Speak respectfully, wait for the right opportunity, be patient, and never lose your temper. Never let your emotions overpower you. This is the technique of respectful communication. Apart from these, there are many other traits which we can work on to improve our communication skills. Basically, that will definitely help you to be a better person in our day-to-day life. We are not fighting any war. We are not in those situations which really require us to develop such kind of communication skills. But my friend, it is also true that in our day-to-day dealings, we do come across situations where we think that if I had spoken in that way, maybe I would not have lost from my hand those opportunities. Why so? Let's be a winner at every facets of our life. Maybe with our family members, maybe with our colleagues, maybe with our friends. The art of communication is so beautiful that it can elevate from one level to another level. So let's upgrade ourselves and understand the importance of effective communication skills so that we can all make our lives more beautiful. Thank you so much.